We are
Didi
and Arma, and in our daily lives we support people on the path of self-liberation. We teach time-tested energy skills like Qigong, Tai Chi, internal alchemy, traditional nutrition and meditation.
We help people release stagnation, build energy, and become aligned with themselves and their purpose in life.
In this podcast, we share the methods, skills, and solutions that helped us, our students, and now hopefully you move forward.
Let's explore transformation together.
3 foundational principles to boost your vital energy. And the best way to start, really, is with your diet. So, Didi, we're going to talk about these 3 principles. What's the first one?
The first one is to buy the best food possible. Real food. Food that your body recognizes as food.
So, actual food.
Actual food. And that sounds so simple, but all those foods that look like a science project on the label,
that avoid those, right? So
yeah, be careful with that. Be certain that what you have on your plate is food that you recognize as food.
Yep,
that's
for sure.
one. So
no processed stuff.
Exactly. And then if you want to get energy out of your food, buy food that has energy in it. So for us, that means organic food.
Absolutely. I mean, we started with just bits of organic food because we weren't used to it. But then we went to the shop.
Yeah.
We came in. We had a little bit of okay, this is a different price. You know.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, we were sort of picking the stuff out that was our main thing, like maybe our bread that we were still eating a lot of bread in those days, and then. But slowly but surely we became their best customer, I think, right? They roll out the carpet now when we come, right? It's the red carpet and we buy all our stuff there now.
Organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we really saw a difference there. So it's an investment. Yep. It's an investment on yourself. It's an investment on your environment.
Absolutely.
So it has a big impact in a big way.
Yeah, on you, on the world, and it's just incredible. And also students who we've recommended to make that change because a lot of people are like, but it's so expensive, and I get that, but it's the investment. I think one of my students, he read something online. He said something like, you have to, with regular food, you have to eat twice the amount now to get all the nourishment out, right? So, but if you switch to the organic stuff, it's going to make a huge difference in your energy. Just try it. Just start with some stuff and also look for maybe some discounts in the shop, right? So, not everything has to be that expensive. And
I think if you want to change into organic food, it doesn't have to be all the fancy stuff. So just the regular, vegetables and the main parts of your meal, if they are of really good quality, that makes a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And make steps and see what fits your budget. For us, it's always like, the first part of the money goes into the food because that is our most important thing. Of course, a roof over your head is nice as well.
Absolutely.
But then, so a lot of money goes into our food, and look at us. That really makes such a difference. Yeah. So
that brings us to principle number 2.
The second one is cooking from scratch. And that really builds up on the first one because you want to know what's in your food. You don't want to have something on your plate that you're I'm not sure what's in there.
Yep.
And if that's good for me. So you want to know what's in your meal.
Yeah.
Cooking from scratch.
Right from the start, from the oils to the veggies, to the herbs, to everything, right?
Especially the herbs and everything that goes into your meal and into your mouth, into your system.
Yeah.
So you want everything to be real food.
Also, that took a little bit of a while for us to implement that, right? We started with breakfast. We made sure, we got our breakfast done. And then from there, it took a little bit more time, but it was such a huge shift in our energy that it became a normal thing to just prepare everything fresh.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it's also our Sundays are the time that we prepare our meals.
Yeah,
So
for
we
sure.
pre-prepare it. We don't put it in the freezer, but
We don't have it. We don't own one.
No. But you can put it in the fridge, and 3
Sure.
days, that's fine. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean the soup, of course, we don't make that fresh daily, but the pan, it will last like 3 days or something, and we just warm it up in the morning and ready to go. So it's a small time investment on a Sunday, but you will have a lot of, and maybe another day in the week, but it will,
Yeah, Sunday, Wednesdays, those are the days that we really take care of our pre-preparation.
Pre-preparation. I think just preparation, really. Pre-preparation. Well, okay.
New word. Yeah. So cooking from scratch is really important.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then the third one is to really feel what you're eating. So then you took the best food, you prepared it, and then you eat it, and then you really want to feel what it does for your system, not just in your mouth. Like, does it taste nice? Because most people, they just say, oh, that tasted really nice, so it must be good. No, you want to feel what it does with your energy.
Yeah, for most people, it just stops here, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was beautiful. And then, but what happens 3 hours later?
Yeah.
How do you feel the next day? Stuff like that. You're going to learn so much by observing yourself, your energy level, your concentration level, your stillness level, all this stuff, right? But also, your stool, everything, right? You want to make sure that you...
Do you feel like you get a dip after eating? Do you feel like, oh, you got a lot of energy? Do you have a sore stomach, or all these signals? Do you get a headache after eating? Are you
cold during the night?
Yeah,
right?
and what are your emotions? Very important one.
Yeah.
Because there can be a lot of emotions coming up by your food. And that connection is not made by a lot of people.
Yeah.
So journal. If you start out, journal and see what happens to you. And if you cannot link it, just,
Absolutely.
keep on going. And after a while you see, I've eaten this again and I felt like that.
Yeah, felt
again.
like crap. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say is like, for years I was just stimulating my own unrest and my noise levels, right? Just being in my head and emotionally all over the place, until I saw, well, that was a huge part. It had to do with the food I was eating, right? Too much too much movement, too much heat in the system. So, but once I made that connection, it was so easy to let go of it.
Yeah.
So easy, right? Because, oh man, it was day and night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So journal
And see the connection, make a change, journal, see what it does, make another change, and step by step you will go into a better direction, and you boost your vitality.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there's much more to say about this.
Yeah.
We can talk about local produce, helping, all that stuff, seasonal foods. But I think these three are so important. So a little revision. First one, buy the best food, right? Best food possible. And know that it's actually food, right? And the second one is prepare from scratch. Know what's in there.
Yeah.
And the third one, journal.
Yeah.
Journal.
Feel. Just feel what it does in your system.
Adjust, shift, and get these aha moments like we did.
Absolutely.
This was awesome.
That. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Hope this was helpful. If you like it, like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Okay.
Bye.